Hello everybody and welcome to a little bit of a different video on the channel today. We're going to be talking about the up and coming expansion for X4 7.0, and there's a couple of things I've heard in the wider community, and obviously we've now got the reveal trailer and some bits of information that were not as obvious as you would think. A lot of people just watched the video and kind of took that as gospel, but there's actually more information on the Steam page as well. So, yeah, 5 years of X4 Foundations and 25 years of Egosoft. So we've now got a brand new expansion coming out soon, next year. Hopefully we'll see it in spring, or at least the beta for it. And my first reaction is that this is actually something that the game's needed for a long time. What I mean by that is they're basically bringing in new game mode, where you do little timeline things. We obviously don't have full information on it yet, but it's basically separate from the universe, but gives you rewards in your universe. So there's kind of like a little short scenarios that you can play, and that will then provide you with rewards in your sandbox mode. Now, X4 generically is sandbox mostly, with lots of storylines that you can follow and stuff like that, but it is a open universe. So yeah, having something that's not sandbox mode is something X4 has needed for a while, and it allows people to have a bit of a play on something for a short period of time and then get a reward for it. We've been given some information that basically it's new mysterious storyline. You take on the role of Harper Donnell, a trader in the border territories who is not averse to risky deals. A fateful encounter not only changes your short-term plans but shakes the foundations of your understanding of the universe and everybody in it. Prepare to be immersed in a tale of intrigue and revelation. So it's obviously something that's going to kind of like follow on, and you know you're the same person. You play these little storylines as you go along, and then from there you complete mission and you move on to the next one and the next one. Hopefully that's what it sounds like. We've also seen some new ships as well. There's a couple of new ships that have been shown in the trailer. I don't think this is the end of it. And I'm also happy to hear that they are expanding on what they've already started to do with the Paranid, which is they are improving on some of the ships already. And hopefully, I'm hoping that we will see some new class of ships. Now we have the Asgard for the Terran faction. I'm hoping we may see some bigger ships like that for the other factions. Maybe not. Maybe they'll just rework some of the older ships. So some of the new ships that we're going to expect to see is the Taladi and the Argon, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I actually think we've seen one of these ships already, and I don't know which faction it's going to be. I actually think it might be the Taladi one, the one with the spinning section. Maybe not. Maybe just a complete brand new one from the timelines. But we'll soon see, hopefully. Now, on top of that, we're also getting a complete expansion. We're also getting the free update as well, which is awesome. So, there's a bit of both. If you want the expansion, you can purchase the expansion, but you still get your free 7.0 update. That means that your sandbox is going to be improved with various improvements on some of the graphic overhaul that they've been working on. They've also been working on the sectors and landmarks. So there'll be a couple of extra new sectors and landmarks. I don't expect it to be a full section like we've had in the previous ones. There is a new Xenon ships as well that we're going to see. They've overhauled the external camera. There is an additional end game being added to the free 7.0 update. And apparently the button remapping is being worked as well, which I know is a major issue for a lot of people, because in the past I've had comments from people saying, they've had troubles with the button mapping. So now that we're going to see some improvements on that, it's great to see. So yeah, me personally excited to see the improvements on the Taladi and the Argon capital ships. Let's see what we get. We're going to bring you, hopefully, some of the beta stuff when it arrives. And, yeah, hopefully give you a little bit of information. So keep your ears peeled on the channel. Make sure you're subscribing if you haven't already done so. And I will try and bring you some information in the future. But for now, let's speculate and hopefully accumulate some plans as to what's going to be going forward. If you haven't already done so, make sure you check out my Boron playthrough. I may actually expand on that now that we've got the 7.0 timelines, and we may see some new stuff entering into that, which is going to be interesting. I may actually start a whole brand new fresh campaign when the new 7.0 releases. That means we've got basically a year of the Borons, and then we move into the 7.0 timelines playthrough. But that's going to be it for now. Let me know in the comment sections any suggestions that you might have about 7.0 and timelines. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. And I shall see you all on the next one. Side note, I'm absolutely loving that background, and I need that.